Girl, I can't lie.
Hi, I'm Chichi and I love Instagram, and judging by the way that you just clicked on this video, you love Instagram too. I'm actually going to teach you guys how I take my Instagram pictures, from all the prep that I do, to the poses, to how I get the perfect angle, and how I edit. So let's get started. Okay, for part one, you're going to need to prep. In order to prep properly, you're going to need some inspiration, a location, an outfit, and nice weather. For inspiration, I just go straight to Instagram and Pinterest, and I just go on my boards and see what I've been pinning recently. I actually recently just made a Pinterest. My Pinterest is at Chinelo, so if you want to follow me on Pinterest, you definitely can. But I definitely use Pinterest and Instagram as inspiration. I use that inspiration for outfits, inspiration for location, inspiration for poses. I try to take the ideas of a lot of other people and kind of combine it and make it my own. In order to find inspiration, it's really easy to put yourself in like an aesthetic, but just know that you don't have to fit into just one aesthetic. You can be multiple. I also did a video about aesthetics where I tried out different aesthetics for a week and it was really fun, so I'll link that down below as well. And also in this whole inspiration phase, you're supposed to figure out what type of picture do you want to take. Do you want to take an outfit shot? Do you want to take a selfie? Do you want to take a mirror selfie? Do you want to take a mid shot? Or do you want to take a background shot? Being prepared when it comes to taking pictures is super duper important because it will help the process just go by a lot smoother. Also, in terms of preparation, you're going to need to get a location down. You can literally take pictures anywhere. Some of my favorite places to take pictures is probably parking garage, because there's always really good lighting in parking garages and usually no one's there, so you don't have to face that awkwardness of people looking at you taking pictures of yourself. Also, something that's like a fave of mine are city pictures. I love me some city pictures. Next, you want to pick your outfit. The reason why you pick your location before you pick your outfit is because you want your location and your outfit to match. It's really important to match your outfit with your location because it makes the picture a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Like for this picture, you can see that my outfit is very like brown tones, and in the background there's like a brownish tan wall, so that's very aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and obviously it worked because that picture got a lot of likes, a lot of engagement, and I gained like 500 followers just from that post. So matching your location with your outfit is extremely important. And you're probably wondering, where do I find these places? For me, after I take a picture in one location, I'll get all my stuff, then I'll walk around the entire city and try to find the location of my next picture. And once I find a good location, I'll take a picture of it. Your iPhone will tell you exactly where that is and exactly what time you took the picture at, so that you know what time you need to be there in order to get the light in the same way. So that's how I find my locations. But honestly, like anywhere with good lighting that's aesthetically pleasing is where I'll go. And as for what to actually wear when you're taking pictures, it's honestly entirely up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with is what you want to wear. There was this one time where I was filming the trying different aesthetics video, and I was trying to take pictures in the drip aesthetic, but I was extremely awkward the entire time because I knew that that aesthetic just wasn't me. So I couldn't take any good pictures and it was really hard. But later in this video, where I literally take you on like a photo shoot with me, you'll see that the way I pose is super duper nice, and it's really easy because I feel confident in what I'm wearing. As for the weather is extremely important, because the sun controls the lighting, and lighting makes or breaks your picture. For me, I like to take my pictures in the afternoon, evening time. The best time to take pictures is an hour and 30 minutes before sundown. What's really good about this time of year, like spring, summer, is that the sun sets later. The sun sets at like 8 o'clock. So you have ample amount of time to get so many nice pictures. But in the winter, the sun sets at like 4. So it's a lot harder to get good pictures in the winter time, which is really nice about this time of year, which is the reason why you should really start building your Instagram, because it's like so nice and easy now. But for me, I make sure the weather is at least sunny or partly cloudy. And before, for my pictures, I used to only take pictures in the sun to get that nice golden hour feel. But nowadays I take pictures in the shade. I mainly take pictures in the shade now because of the iPhone that I have. I have the iPhone 11, and when I take pictures in the sun, I just look overexposed and everything looks really, really weird. But if you have like an iPhone 6, iPhone 7, or iPhone 8, those iPhones are the best for golden hour pictures. Like right now, I'm gonna put how golden hour looks on an iPhone 6 compared to how golden hour looks on an iPhone 11. On the iPhone 6, it looks so much better. And other than golden hour being superior on the iPhone 6, iPhone 11 quality is just better. So on the day that I'm taking my pictures, I usually like to wake up nice and bright and early and do my makeup routine. In terms of my makeup, I try to gravitate towards more matte makeup. I want to put lots and lots of powder on my face, because when you take pictures, your face tends to look really, really oily. So you want to put extra powder to make sure that's not the case. Also, I kind of just amplify everything. Like if my lips are glossy, I want them glossier. My brows are dark, I want them a little bit darker, because on camera everything just kind of washes out, you know? So as for my equipment, I like to take this tote bag that I got from Zara. I got it right before I moved to Philadelphia. Then I also take my iPhone, because that's usually where I take all my pictures on. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I used to have the iPhone XS Max, but I dropped that in the toilet and then I had to get a new phone. I usually take this Bluetooth tripod. I love this tripod because it's not too tall. I tend to take lots of outfit shots, so I would want the angle to be pretty low so that it gets my entire body. So what I like about this one is that it's pretty short. It's not expensive. It's like $25. I'll have it linked down below. And also there's a Bluetooth clicker attached to it, so you can kind of just click and then take the picture. And I also bring makeup touch-ups. If I'm getting a little bit oily, I bring some powder. I also need to bring my lip gloss, and I also bring a hairbrush to fix my hair before I take the pictures. This is the location that I'm going to be shooting at today. This location may look really familiar because I've actually shot here before. Okay guys, so actually when I came here yesterday, my camera died right when I got up here, and it was terrible. So it's actually the next day and I'm here, and I actually already posted a picture that I was going to take here and show you guys how I did. But I'm back again with a fully charged camera, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did that, even though I look completely different from the photo that I just posted. This is the location I shot that picture in. It was basically a full body picture, so that's what I'm going to try and do today. So when actually taking my pictures, first thing I do is set up the tripod and get it to the angle that I like. This probably takes a chill 20 minutes. If I want to get a full body shot, then I position the camera to be about hip length. I also like to optimize the grids on there because it makes sure that I'm centered. When I take pictures by myself, I use the back camera. I know what you're wondering. How are you going to be able to see yourself if you're using the back camera? So basically, I take a little item. Usually I use my clicker and I put it on the floor. Then I reposition my camera to be centered and be exactly where I want it to be. And then after I position it the way I want, I go to the clicker that I put on the floor, I pick it up, I click, and that's usually the angle that works best for me. And also I try to hide the clicker as best as I can. My go-to is just putting the clicker behind my back. That's why in a lot of my recent pictures I'm posed like this, because I'm actually hiding the clicker. But obviously you can hide it in your hand, you can hide it in a bag. There are a lot of different ways to hide the clicker. And also I adjust the lighting on the camera app. So basically how I do this is I go to the camera, I go to where I am, I hold on where I want it to focus, and then it will show this AE lock on the top. And then you want to go to where you focus, and you want to drag up for higher exposure, then drag down for lower exposure. And in terms of my go-to poses, I go straight to TikTok. TikTok has so many videos of good pose ideas to do, so I usually just always keep that in mind whenever I'm posing. And I do that over and over again, and I hope I get really, really good pictures. Okay, so I just finished taking pictures, fake pictures I probably won't post. Well, I probably will post these pictures on like my spam account or something, but after I'm done taking pictures, I put them in my planoly and see if it fits.
I just put the pictures in my planoly for reference to see if they fit, and they definitely do fit. So that means I'm done and I can leave. But the work is not over yet, because right after I take pictures is actually the time where I go and scout for another location. So you guys will come along with me to scout locations. Being here is actually kind of funny because I've actually already taken a picture here. Like, I took a picture right here before. That's the one great thing about the city. Literally everywhere is aesthetically pleasing. Okay guys, so I found a location that I think is gonna work really, really well. These are just some stairs that I found. They're blue stairs, and this is kind of like a brownish door next to it. I think I can take some really good pictures here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on my camera app, take a picture of it. Well, it's not focusing, but it says today at 2:33 p.m. because that's the time it is. Shows you where exactly you took it, so you have the exact address and you have the exact time in which you should be there. So if you see these stairs in my next Instagram post, pretend you didn't.
As for the editing of the photo, it's really different depending on the photo because every photo has different lighting. But my general rule of thumb when it comes to editing is to go up on the contrast, down on the exposure, up a teensy weensy bit on the saturation, adding more warmth to it, I add more tint to it, and then I also sharpen the photo to make it look better quality. One editing aspect that has really helped me is the expand tool in Snapseed. Snapseed is a free app I can use to edit your Instagram photo. I really only use that app for one tool, and that's the expand tool. Basically, the expand tool expands your background. Let's say you have this great picture, but when you put on your planoly, your face is cut off. To fix that, you would go to the expand tool and expand your background so that it's a bit bigger, so that when you put on your planoly, your face isn't cut out. So that's one aspect that I use a lot. And one aspect that I also use a lot is this like vertical straightening feature that's on the camera app. If you have a picture and your head looks a bit big and your body looks a bit short, you can use this picture on the camera app. All you would do is go to the picture, then press edit, then you would go to the crop feature, then you would go to the second one, and then you would drag it. That would make this longer on the bottom, and then this would make it longer on the top. Then after I edit the picture, I post it, and I try to stay as consistent as possible on Instagram. And ever since I've been doing this, I've been growing a lot. Also reels. I didn't even know that reels made your account grow so much, but I've definitely been using lots of reels. I've definitely been growing my account with reels and just with high quality photos. And yeah, that's basically how I do it. That's basically the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content from me. I post every Sunday, and I will see you guys in my next photo. My next video. Jesus Christ. Okay, bye guys.